What's up, everybody? Alexandra here, and as you can see, yes, I am home from vacation. And let me tell you guys, as much as I had fun in Gatlinburg, I'm so happy to be home right now. Like, if you've ever been on vacation with your kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like I need a vacation from my vacation. You know what I mean? But the good news is when I got home, this little puppy was waiting for me, which was super unexpected. And I actually already filmed this entire unboxing once, but the file became corrupted. So we're going to do it again. The good news is I've already tried all these products. I've already formed a pretty good opinion on them, and I'm really excited to share this because this is a good box this month, you guys. So if you are ready, then let's get into this right now. Man, I'll tell you guys what, I literally picked the perfect week to go on vacation down to Gatlinburg because there was a terrible snowstorm up here, like horrible. We got like 1.5 feet of snow and we got barely a dusting down in Gatlinburg. It was 50 a couple of days, like absolutely loved it. And now that I've come back up here, like the sun is out, it's melting all of the snow. It's already in the 40s and it's going to be in the 50s later this week. So just was like the perfect week to go. I'm so happy right now. Anyways, let's talk about this Fashionsta The Box because, as I said, this box was mind-blowing. If you're new here, my name is Alexandra, and if you would like to join our little family, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And let's talk about the first product that I pulled out of the box yesterday. So this is the BellaPierre HD Finishing Powder High Definition Translucent Powder. Now, I will say, I tried this on yesterday. I will try it on again for you guys today. It's a pretty good powder. It's not one that I would use under your eyes to set your makeup, but it does have very nice blurring features on your actual face. However, I did take a flash photo after I used it. It does have a little bit of flashback. Just FYI, forewarning, letting you know, you heard it here. Okay. All right. The next product in here, this was so good. This was so good. I'm so happy to have seen this. So this was the Hyaluronic Acid by Measurable Difference. And you guys know that I've been here. I love me some hyaluronic acid. I go through, I mean, vials and vials and vials of hyaluronic acid serum because I love it so much. But the key with hyaluronic acid is you have to use it correctly. Like, to really get its full benefits, you have to use it correctly. But it is one of the most versatile skincare ingredients out there, being that anyone can use it at any age with any skin type and get the real benefits from hyaluronic serum. But here's the thing, again, you have to use it wisely and correctly as with any skincare ingredient, but this one specifically because otherwise you can in fact get the opposite results. And instead of getting nice hydrated, supple, you know, cushy skin, you could get really dry skin. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this and, you know, talk about the proper ways to use it when we get to the try on portion. The next product, this stuff was crazy. It was so crazy. Again, we're going to try it on again for you guys today, but so good. So this is by Caolin. Caolin is actually in Sephora's, I want to say in Australia. I know it's in Sephora's in other countries. It's not in Sephora's over here, which I'm kind of mad about because this is such a good company. Like, all the products that I've tried from them so far, I've absolutely loved. So this is the Peace Water Aqua Fresh Gel Day Cream. And when you look at it, I'm just going to show you guys like a really good close-up of it. It literally has like these little air bubbles. Like, when you move it around, it's just crazy. It feels so good on the skin, so moisturizing. I mean, and makeup goes over it. Just, you guys are going to see. You guys are going to see. All right, next product in here we have, so this is the box. This is the product. So this is the Noctex Cosmetics Contents Liquid Lip Vial. And first off, can we just talk about this packaging? This is too cute. You guys know the science geeky side of me is just, I'm all over this. I just absolutely love packaging. But the actual product itself reminded me a lot of the NYX High Pigment Lip Shine, and this color is actually an Ambition Statement, which is very close to this color right here that I got, which, by the way, was rusted. So yeah, very, very similar product. The only difference is this didn't come with a gloss. This does, but I used the gloss over this yesterday. We'll probably do the same today, but very, very similar. I actually like this a little bit better because it's not quite as thick and not quite as drying on the lips. You guys will see what I'm talking about here in just a second. All right, the next product we have is from Herbal Dynamics Beauty. This is the Vivid Revival Mango and Green Tea Firming Eye Mask. Again, love this product. Really, really love the ingredients in this product. And this is not something we normally get. Like when I first saw this, I thought it was an actual eye cream. No, it's an eye mask, an under eye mask. So we're going to give this a go here in just a second, but I really liked the results that it gave me yesterday. My eye makeup underneath my eye looked amazing. So I hope that it does the same thing today. So hopefully we're going to see if it was really this stuff right here, because yesterday, I'm telling you guys, my makeup just looked amazing, like amazing. All right, last but not least, we have the Realher Dream So Big eyeshadow palette. And you guys, first off, this eyeshadow palette is absolutely gorgeous. The colors in it are gorgeous. It really reminded me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk quad, like as far as like the color scheme goes. And I'll hold these up to you guys side by side so you can see what I'm talking about here. But do you see what I'm saying? It's very, very similar color scheme. And I've really been feeling these kind of like boring, peachy, pink, and neutrally toned shades here lately. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like just spring or end of winter, or I'm not really sure, but I've really been feeling these kind of tones. So very, very happy to receive that. So we're going to do an eye look with it. And yeah, if you guys are ready, let's move on to this try on. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is the Herbal Dynamics Vivid Revival Eye Mask here. It looks really similar to the Ole Henriksen Under Eye Cream, the one that we all know and love. It's like a cult favorite. It's very similar to that. Not quite as a citrusy smell as that one, but very similar, very similar. It does have a little bit of a citrusy smell. So yeah, yesterday I just kind of patted it on like this. And I'm just going to use what's on the lid here. And then, yeah, we're going to leave it on for 10 minutes. It says, come back. I'm going to rinse my eye off, and then we will move on to the rest of this. But I mean, it just soaks right in really nicely. Like, I was, again, surprised that it was a mask. You know what I'm saying? Because of just how well it soaked in. All right, so I got the eye mask washed off now, and I will say this time when I washed it off today, I did feel a little bit of like a cooling sensation, which I didn't feel yesterday. So that's kind of interesting. I'm definitely going to have to keep you posted on that because, again, I didn't feel that yesterday, but I do feel like that a little bit today. So very weird. Next, let's try out the Measurable Difference Hyaluronic Acid. You guys already know. I love this. I love hyaluronic acid. So here's the key with hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, what it does is it bonds to the water molecules, right? So what you want it to do is to bond to the water molecules and kind of suck that into your skin to kind of plump your skin up. But if your face is not damp or wet when you apply this, what happens is it soaks into your skin and it bonds to the water molecules already in your skin, and therefore kind of does like a reverse action. So the key is you want your skin to be damp. Now, I already washed my face and everything when I was in the shower earlier, so I'm gonna have to damp my skin. You can do this a couple ways. You can just go in, put some water on your face. You can get a little spray bottle if you wanna be fancy, or if you wanna be super fancy, you can get one of these little nano mister things. You guys know that have been here for a while and saw this on my live. It's something that I purchased at or on Amazon. It was only like 16 bucks. And honestly, I did not purchase it for the nano mister. It actually on the bottom here has a little moisture detector here. So you put it up to your face and it tells you right now my skin is 1% under good. So yeah, we need a little hydration here. So we're gonna hydrate our face, get it nice and misted. And as you can see, it just gives you like a nice little dewy, like, see how my skin's not soaked, but it's just like a nice little dewy glow. So here's the key. So you mist your face, then you put the hyaluronic acid on, and then right after the hyaluronic acid, you want to have a moisturizer like on standby, because you want to seal it in, because again, it's going to bond to those water molecules, and you want, you know, if you want to get the full benefits of this stuff, you want to have a moisturizer to seal it in, and again, to give it something else to bond to and draw into your skin. And when you do that, I'm telling you guys, I have noticed such a difference with my skin and my wrinkles and just everything, like everything. I'm telling you, like I go through bottles of this stuff. Bottles. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna apply the Caolin now, and this stuff, you guys, this stuff is just crazy, absolutely crazy. I love that it comes with a little scooper. I'm sorry I'm not talking more about it, but again, I'm very particular about my hyaluronic acid and making sure that it gets sealed in. And this is like perfect because this is literally like a water consistency type moisturizer. So this is the most perfect combination, comboed box where they combine these products. I mean, literally, it's just everything that you need. You got your eye cream or your eye mask, and then your hyaluronic acid, and then you got, you know, your moisturizer to seal it in with. And I mean, like, look at that. Just yummy, yummy goodness. So I'm gonna rub this in really good and let it dry and really soak in to the skin. You want to give it time, obviously, before we start applying products on there. I'm gonna go wash my hands off, and then we will move on to our next step. So the one thing I will say about this Caolin is it does leave your face a little bit tacky. I won't say it's as tacky or sticky as, like, per se if you use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, but it does leave just a little bit of tack, which this is enough I'm okay with. It's the super sticky I'm not okay with. All right, let's test our little hydration level now. We are green. We are good to go. We are at 32%. It brought us up 2%, those two products right there. Super happy about that. All right, so let's move on to foundation because I want to actually show you guys how well this foundation applied on over top of everything. I will say this color is a little dark for me right now because this is my self-tan color, which I have clearly lost, but we're just gonna roll with it because, again, it just looks so damn good yesterday. All right, so I'm gonna use my little base blue cosmetic sponge here, and I don't have any primer on or anything other than just the Caolin, what you guys saw. And I mean, yeah, like, it's going on the same way. Oh, God, yes, yes, yes. Give me coverage because, you guys, I gotta tell you what happened. So I used this Wishful Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. What's funny is I got it for my daughter. She used it and she broke out like crazy. And she's like, Mom, I don't like this. It broke me out. I need a different moisturizer. I'm like, okay, gotcha. Got her a different one. And I'm like, well, you know, I'll just go ahead and finish it out. So I use it one day, you guys. Broke out. I literally have a zit here, 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 here. I'm like, no, that would be a big fat no. Like, so yeah, that's going in a fails. I don't know why that's so satisfying to do, but it is. I'm a child, don't pay any attention to me. All right, let me finish patting this out, get my concealer on, and then we will move on to powder. Yeah, it's looking just as amazing as it did yesterday, and I feel the same way as I do then, as I don't really want to put any powder on. But again, for the sake of testing the product, we are gonna try on the BellaPierre Cosmetics HD Finishing Powder. I am not going to put any of this underneath my eyes. So it did come with a little like powder puff thing. Oh my gosh. Somehow between then and now, I got powder everywhere inside the little sifter. So I tried this on yesterday with a brush and I didn't really like it as much as I did using their little powder poofy thing, and then just taking it and actually pressing the product into the skin. So that is what I'm going to do today, and I'm just mainly going to do it on these areas where I get super oily, and I'm sure you guys probably saw the little white cast there. So again, this does have some flashback, so no flash photography, just an FYI. But other than that, it's a pretty solid powder if you're needing a really good blurring powder or just a powder in general to mattify everything. This I mean, it's a pretty solid powder. It does give you a blurring effect. It does look very pretty on the skin. It definitely mattifies everything down. I just, again, wouldn't use it under your eye, mainly because, I mean, you know, it's gonna dry your eye out. It does not have talc in it, but it does have cornstarch, or starch, basically the same thing essentially. So yeah, it's gonna suck that moisture right out like nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on to the eyes. You guys know my favorite part. So first thing, I'm gonna grab a Sigma E40 and I'm gonna get into this color Desire, which is this really very, very pretty pink color. And I will tell you guys what these shades look like in the pan is not necessarily the way they translate to the eye in the best way possible. Just an FYI. But do you see that very light pink shade Desire right there and what it just looked like? I mean, and I just barely put any on. So yeah, that's what we're working with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, beautiful, beautiful palette, blends out very, very nicely, but I'm just forewarning ya. She pigmented, and what you see in the pan is not necessarily what you're going to get on the eye. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just going to put just a little touch of this just right here in my crease, because the next color that we're going to lay down looks a little lighter than what it is in the pan, but once it's on the eye, yeah, well, you guys are going to see what I'm talking about here in just 2 seconds. All right, so next I'm going to grab my Sigma E25 brush right here, and I'm going to dip this into Inspire. I'm just going to take Inspire all over the crease, and I'm going to build it up on the outer corner here, because it is just a very pretty, like mauve toned pink, and it's just gorgeous. And I want to kind of create a little bit of a Valentine's Day vibe look, even though Valentine's Day is kind of already long gone. Since this is a February box, I feel like these colors too also are a little bit perfect for it. So yeah, we're just gonna go there. So next, with my finger, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this center shimmery shade right here called Ambition. And this is just really gonna tie it all together. And I just got powder on my face. That's awesome. If you guys don't know, I have hyperhidrosis, so my hands sometimes sweat, and they sweat like crazy. Like, I can't even describe it other than a water faucet, like that you turn on, and your wrist that you have no control over, and it just stinks. And I do actually have like this special lotion stuff that I put on that keeps it under control most of the time. However, I'm out of it. I need to go get more, and I just haven't had time. So what I do when I'm out of it and I'm in a pinch like today is I just put a little bit of baby powder on my hands, which helps a little bit, but then you get like white stuff on your hands and usually all over your clothes and everywhere else. It's kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt, if I'm just being honest. But, you know, there's things that you can actually do for it. Like, you can go get like Botox in your wrist. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? And I don't know 100% if my insurance would cover it. And, I mean, the doctor said that they might cover like a portion of it. He might be able to fill out something and get them to cover a little more. But I'm like, is it really necessary? I mean, I guess I've just been dealing with it my entire life, so I just deal, you know? But it does get to be a pain in the butt sometimes, like, because I'm not a hand holder. Like, Steve and I do not hold hands for this reason. Like, he knows. Like, if you grab my hand, it's probably going to be clammy or wet or worse. And playing video games, oh my God, my daughter hates getting the PlayStation controller after I have just got finished playing. She hates it to the point where we have had to purchase separate controllers because it's that bad. All right, so that is enough for the top eye. I'm going to put some mascara on, and then we will work on our bottom lash line. Wow, so I don't know what on God's green earth is going on with my lashes today, but they are not wanting to cooperate at all. Like, at all. Like, they're not wanting to hold product. They are just, they said, nope, we out. We're done. We're done here. So I did the best I could with that. I apologize. I don't know what is going on, but we just gonna roll with it. So I'm gonna grab a pencil brush here, and I'm gonna dip that. Oh my gosh. And then of course, okay, pencil brush. We're gonna dip that into Imagine. Like, have you guys ever had one of those days where your lashes just don't want to cooperate? Like, I mean, this side normally is a pain anyways, but this side normally looks good almost always. Like, I never have problems with this side. So when I'm having problems with this side, I know something's up. Like, I don't know if maybe that eye mask, maybe did I get some on my lashes? I don't know how I would have, but maybe I did. Maybe I didn't, I don't know, rinse it all the way. I didn't have that problem yesterday. My lashes looked amazing yesterday. So, and I'm using the same mascara. Like, I don't know, you guys, but that was bad. That was really, really aggravating. I think I just gained 10 gray hairs with that little mascara ordeal right there. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now I'm going to grab one of these little flat angled brushes like this, and I'm going to get a little bit of the Pink Desire, the first color that we started with, and I'm going to take that from the inside here, and I'm going to run it all the way around. And when I get to Imagine, the first color I put down, I'm going to run that underneath. So I'm going to run Desire underneath of Imagine and up into here. Just kind of help buff it out there and bring a little pink back into it, because the one thing I will say are these colors do pull very cool tone. They're like very, very cool tone berry colors. So if you have a skin tone like mine, a neutral skin tone, you'll be all right. You can make it work. If you have more of like a warm undertone skin though, yeah, light hand, ladies, light hand. So before I get into my final thoughts, really quickly, I forgot to mention at the beginning of this, I do receive these boxes free for review or NPR, however you want to word it. But I forgot to mention that at the beginning, and that is completely my bad. But in my defense, I did pay for these boxes for a very long time. They just recently started the PR list, I want to say like 5 or 6 months ago. And I actually had told them that they could take me off of it if they wanted, and I would just pay for the boxes. But they still continually send them to me, which I'm not going to complain about. And my card doesn't get charged, so I'm still getting them in PR. But even if I didn't, again, I would still pay for these because I do love them. And I also do respect the fact that this company, it doesn't matter if I give them a good review or a bad review, they just take it as honest critique, criticism, and nothing more or less than what it is. You know, it's just an honest review. All right. Now, as far as this box goes, I think you guys pretty much already know my opinion on it. I absolutely love it. Now, I would say my least favorite product in this box would probably be the BellaPierre Cosmetics HD Finishing Powder. It's not a bad powder. It's fine. Again, it does have a little bit of flashback, but it's just not my favorite. I have other powders that I love a lot more and that I would gravitate and use on a regular basis a lot more than this. But if I was in a pinch and it was the only thing nearby, then yeah, I would definitely grab it and use it. It definitely worked to blur my pores. My skin looks absolutely flawless and beautiful, and I love it. So, you know, no complaints. Again, it's not a bad powder. It's just I have more that I like a little bit better. That's all. All right. The next thing we have is the Herbal Dynamics Beauty Vivid Revival Mango and Green Tea Firming Eye Mask. Again, with this product, I'm going to have to use it a few more times, especially since yesterday I didn't feel a cooling sensation. Today, I did feel a little bit of a cooling sensation. Let me know down below if you've tried this and if you felt the cooling sensation or not, because I'm very curious. You know, with these kind of products, you got to use them continuously. You know, that's just how it is. But so far, I have high hopes for it. And my under eye makeup has never looked better. Like, now, that also could be because of the eye cream that I've been using a lot here lately, which is the Yerba Mate by Good Molecules. Amazing eye cream, you guys, for $6. If you need a good eye cream, it's $6. I'm just saying. And again, my under eye area has never looked better. So, I'm gonna right now attribute it to this. Maybe it's the Yerba Mate. I've been using the Yerba Mate for a little over a month now. This is new, and it might be that. It might be that. So I'll have to get back to you on that. Now, the hyaluronic acid, again, you guys already know, I go through umpteen bottles of this, not particularly from this brand, but it's hyaluronic serum. You know what I mean? Now, there are different grades of hyaluronic serum. So, like, there's some, for instance, the one by Good Molecules, which has ultra low, low, medium, high, ultra high. So it's got like 5 different levels. So obviously the more different levels of molecules, the more different levels of your skin that it's going to sink down into. I didn't really check to see what different levels this has in it. I'm just happy to have it, like, because, you know, it can get expensive. You know what I mean? If you're replacing it consistently like I have been. So amazing product. So happy to have it. And then we have the Caolin Peace Water Aqua Fresh Day Gel Cream. I'm going to be honest, I did not think that I was going to like this as much as I do, like, for real. Especially because it does have lavender in there. It's like lavender oil or something. It's really, yeah, it's lavender oil. And it's really far down on the list. It's one of the last ingredients. So that's why I still use it, because normally lavender does break me out and give me problems. This product is a very good example of that. However, I haven't noticed any issues from this so far. Again, I'll have to keep using it, but I do love the way my makeup is applying over top of it. It looks just scrumptious. You know what I'm saying? So love that product. This product, amazing. Again, I like it a little bit more than the NYX. So if you like this NYX, you will love, love, love this. Definitely would like to get some more shades. And then the Realher Dream So Big. Again, Realher, they're in Macy's. They're a good, reputable brand. Their eyeshadows are amazing. To some people, this palette might be a little boring, but to me, it's like right up my alley right now, because I don't know, I've just been in a boring mood. I don't know why. I normally do all the colors, and I love the colors, but sometimes you just get in a boring mood. You know what I mean? All right, so with all of that, again, love, love, love this box. Absolutely amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got so much more coming for you guys. I'm so behind right now from vacation, but we are about to get really, really caught up really quickly. So definitely stay tuned and keep checking back if you're not getting notifications, because I should have videos up every other day for like the next week. All right, until next time, you guys, see ya.